Dan, how did you deal with last year with all the injuries that you were pushing through?
I just fought through it. Torn labrum, my left shoulder. I had nerve damage in my neck, and I just taped up both shoulders every week and just went to work and just tried to do my job.
So knock on wood, you're healthy this year. How does that change
Yeah.
your approach and free you up to do the things you want to do in having that primary role in the offense?
Yeah, I'm very healthy now. When I hit people, I don't get stingers. You know what I mean? I can stay in the game, and it just frees up everything. I feel loose. I feel fast. I feel strong, and I feel really good.
What would you focus on throughout the summer to get ready for preseason, be ready for week one?
I had to get surgery first and foremost. Right after the bowl game, got surgery, and then I just went to work, got my shoulder strong in the weight room, and working on my routes, working on my run game footwork, pass blocking footwork, just everything. You got to work on everything.
Was it tough to just not be able to do contact stuff for so long and just focus on recovery and rehab and all that?
Yeah, it's always tough just watching practice. Like, you just want to play so bad, but that's why when I'm out here every single day, I try not to take nothing for granted. I just remember that time I was on the sideline wishing I was out there. So now I'm out there, so I can't, take a single day for granted.
What's the biggest difference, I guess, in year two under Brandon that might have been different from you?
He turned it up a notch a little bit. I didn't think that was possible, but stuff we're doing and how hard we're going in practice, he's turned it up a notch, and it's harder. You got to work harder this year. You got to go harder, and you got to be in better shape than you were last year under Freddy Brown this year.
Yeah, how is he? Does it kind of go along with not being complacent? Like, is that kind of something?
Yeah, it's just raising the standard. It's just, we want to be better than we were last year. We want to win a championship, and you can't do the same thing you did last year this year if you want to do that.
Do you use Gadsden as your motivation at all, or think about any parts of his game and incorporate it into what you were trying to do?
Yeah, I just, asked him a ton of questions, watched his routes every single day, and I was just a sponge around him and watched a lot of film with him. I watch his film still, and, that was just a great guy for me to be around and just learn a lot from, because he's been doing this, his whole life, and I just started running routes, so it was really good for me.
What's the biggest thing you learned from either watching the film from him or just talking?
I don't know. The biggest thing is it's a lot. It's just how he thinks about his route running and being a bigger guy. Some stuff you can do to win. I'm not going to reveal it now, but changing the tempo of your routes, being physical at the top. Stuff like that, using your hands, using your body, stuff I learned from him.
Another pass catcher, Dell, where you've been with him the past couple of years. What have you seen from him in terms of his progression? He had kind of a breakout second half of his season last year, but what have you seen from him over the past couple of seasons?
He's just a guy that always shows up. Like, he doesn't talk much, but he shows up, and he goes up and gets that ball. And every time I see it and throw him a go ball, like, I know he's going to go up and get it. And, Gil's just very impressive. And I'm just so proud of him and how hard he's been working every single year. And I think he's going to have an even better year this year.
When you said you kind of trust him to go up and get the balls, is there anything specifically he does with his ability to come down with them that you see? Or
his vert is just unbelievable. Like, he can windmill dunk, 360, like, he can jump. So that's what I say.
When people talk about you, they talk about your toughness. I want to know how your background growing up on Long Island, I'm also a Long Island girl,
Yeah.
how that impacted, just the way that you think about things now and the way that you play.
Yeah, I mean, like you guys have heard from me, I grew up in a construction family, New York City construction. My uncles, my dad, a lot of my cousins, my brother, all in construction, and we're just gritty people. We're just gritty guys. I grew up playing football in the park, tackling people, playing kill the carrier, like just in kind of a blue-collar, middle-class town. And we had a great football program, like, since 6 years old. Like, we've been winning championships since that age, like, in pads. So just always been a football player and always been around high competitive environments like this. And won a state championship my senior year, and just my family, my upbringing, my dad, my brothers, my brother, and have to give credit to them.
How would you assess the quarterback competition right now?
I don't know. You'd have to ask the head coach, but both of those guys could sling it, and I'm excited to see, who gets chosen.
Sounds like they're getting even reps right now. What's
Yeah.
the dynamic when Ricky's throwing versus maybe when Steve's throwing?
What do you mean?
Just what's the difference between the two?
I don't know. Ricky, very athletic, very strong arm, and Steve has a great command, and he has a strong arm as well. So, very, very, two very talented guys.
Obviously, there's a legacy here at the tight end position. You think about Gadsden recently, but is it important for you to also just be thinking about your own style of play and just ways to create your own legacy too?
Yeah, it's a great question. Everybody asks about me filling Aronde's shoes, but I feel like I have my own style, and I feel like I'm very good with the ball in my hands. I feel like I'm very nifty and can do a lot of things, can hurdle you, can run through you, can run around you. And I'm real excited to display that this year. I feel like I can run routes, I can block, I can throw, I can block in space, I can block in line, play special teams, and ultimately I don't want to talk about it. I'm just going to show it this year.
When you leave this place, what would you want your legacy to be?
I want to be an ACC champion. I want to be one of the best tight ends to ever play here, and I want to get drafted.
Dan, how's the new Lally complex helped you in your recovery?
The training room?
Yeah, the new Lally complex, just in general. Yeah.
Oh, it's unbelievable. The tubs is beautiful. I'm in there every morning, 3 times a day in the cold tub. A shout out to Drew Wilson and all those people in the training room. They do an unbelievable job. Just the whole staff, everybody that Fran has brought in has just been unbelievable. Like, just completely different, and just this program's headed in the right direction, 100%. I was at Michigan, so I can stand for that.
Last two for Dan.
Dan,
Zero for Dan.
Who's maybe some of the newer guys that came in after spring ball? Who are some of the new guys that are really standing out?
You could say Steve. You could say Jonte Cook, Austin Collins. Those guys. Ton of guys, but off the top of my head, those 3 guys are going to be very crucial players for us, very important guys.
A lot of new faces, I guess, on the offensive line. What do
Ton
you
of new
see
faces.
from those guys in terms of how they perform?
Our offensive line has more experience than ever. Guys have played in a lot of games. Austin Collins, Ferguson, a lot of guys have played. So I feel like it's like a veteran O-line almost, even though we just got together this year. So I feel that, and I feel like we're much bigger up front, and I'm feeling good about it right now.
As a tight end teacher, what are the characteristics that you think are important that you try and teach to some of the younger tight ends?
I would say toughness. I always talk about footwork. Like, your footwork will take you to where you got to be, and catching every ball that comes to you. And got to take a lot of notes. And I would just say the most important things is having the right footwork, right technique, and catching that ball. That's the most important things you got to focus on. We're good?
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.